Okay, so today's experiment is waveform measurements using CRO. So we have a function generator, an oscilloscope, and a wire. So connect the wire to main, the other side with one of the channels. I chose channel Y. And then, okay, so let's talk about the function generator first. Over here, you can change this to set the frequency. So you see the frequency changes on the oscilloscope. Range is the range of the frequency. Function. So for example, I have a sine function. I can choose a square function or a triangular function. So let's go back to sine function. Okay, amplitude, I can change the amplitude. Go back from here. Okay, let's talk about the oscilloscope now. I have the volt division. So for example, you see over here, so every square is 2 volts. If I change the volt division here, every square is 1 volt. So you can change the division to whatever you like. Over here we have the time division. So for example, over here, every square is 2 milliseconds. If you change it like back to this, every square is 5 milliseconds. We can change the vertical position from here and the horizontal position from here. We can also, okay, so for example, I have the voltage, the frequency. I can display the period, for example, as well from here. Measure, and then choose, add. Okay, so channel 2, type. And for example, I can add the period. Just add. Over here I have the period. Okay, and those are the basic things we'll be using in our experiment. Okay, so suppose that I want to measure the amplitude. So from peak to peak, I'll count the number of squares. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares multiplied by 2, which would give me 8 volts. Exactly what I have here. Let's say that I want to measure the period. So let's see, this is one cycle from here to here. So I have 1, 2, 3 squares on the horizontal. Multiply them by the time division. So 3 multiplied by 5 would be 15 milliseconds.